Let's start with Michael Kemmer, a 22-year-old San Diego State University student. When he filed the necessary paperwork with the city clerk, he quoted himself saying his signature phrase.
Boom, baby.
It isn't quite your typical political slogan. I'll let Kemmer, which is what his friends call him, tell the story.
It started off when we were running for student government about a year and a half ago, and we got excited and started chanting it, right? So whenever I get excited, I just boom, baby, right? And someone was telling me when I was writing my statement qualifications, like, Kimmer, this is you, except you're forgetting one thing. And I was like, what's that? You need to put boom, baby in there.
Kemmer is getting a major in business and a minor in poli-sci, and he says he's running for mayor, well, because he can.
It started off one of my poli-sci professors. He told us about the charter, the city charter, and said, you know, it's fairly straightforward to get on the ballot. Then he started telling us there's random people who will be on the ballot this year, and I got a team together, said, hey guys, we could be that random person. So let's see if he's telling the truth. Is it really that straightforward?
Turns out it was. But getting on the ballot is one thing. Getting your name out there is a whole other story. When I talked to Kemmer, he was smack dab in the midst of midterms, running on the college students' combo of Red Bull and adrenaline. He was also excited because that night was the first debate he had been asked to attend at a public forum in San Ysidro.
Let's do low-cost, high-impact solutions that have been proven elsewhere.
The Boom Baby candidate did get a little ribbing from former city attorney Mike Aguirre.
First of all, I demand that we check his ID. I do not believe he's 22 years old. Could we have a law enforcement officer in here that could please come forward?
There were some notable absences on the San Ysidro High School stage. Kevin Faulkner wasn't there, and Nathan Fletcher didn't show. But the debate was interesting because of those who did show up, candidates making their first public appearance. There was Hud Collins, known to those familiar with San Diego politics as the gadfly of City Hall.
I am the only person that is going to be in this campaign that's going to make a lot of noise.
Also there was Harry Dirks, a businessman from La Jolla. No relation, I swear.
To be honest with you, this is my first forum in this race. I've been left out of several of the others, as many of the candidates have. I don't know why that is, but that's just part of the nature of the beast, I suppose.
Many of the outsider candidates share that frustration. In addition to these also-rans, also running are Lincoln Pickard and Tobiah Pettis, and Simon Moghadam. Tucked away in a strip mall in Carmel Mountain is the Greek Corner Cafe. Owner Simon Moghadam is setting up for the day. Moghadam works 80 hours a week. He's the kind of guy who is constantly talking with customers. Often, he admits, complaining about everything that is wrong in the city. One day, he says, a regular customer asked him, well, what are you going to do about it? So he decided he'd run for mayor. There's another reason he wanted to run, he says. As an immigrant, he understands just how important the political process is. His family came to San Diego from Iran when he was just 12.
My dad didn't get a visa for the first 5 years, so it was just my mom raising me and my brother for the first few years, and it was a very, very difficult life. And we did pretty good. You know, we got educated very good. You know, we did get in a lot of troubles, you know. I remember going to Horseman Middle School back then, and there was not a week that I would get beat up, especially I didn't speak any English.
Despite a rough adjustment, Moghadam says he loves his adopted city of San Diego and the American way of government. He says America's unique. It's for the people and by the people, and any one of those people can run for political office. Moghadam says the best part of this whole experience is just that, getting out and talking to people.
You go down to like Logan Heights or Ocean Beach or PB or Claremont, and they have different problems that you just never think about. So it was a very humbling experience, and you know, it made me a better person. So canvassing, you know, it's a very hard job. I highly recommend it.
And he says that's what campaigning is all about. In the end, it really isn't about winning the election. It's about talking to people. That's the thing about these also-rans. From the brash college student to the humble restaurateur, they aren't trying to win, really. They're just trying to add their voice to a political chorus that they feel is monopolized by those already in power. The job of mayor, they say, should be open to anyone. After all, the only qualifications outside of age and residency is the desire to make a difference. Sandhya Dirks, KPBS News.
Well, and I do